This week on BJC. Listen, this mural has been taxing my behind. Y'all, when you don't press record and you really just be talking, like, and now I got the gum in my mouth. I don't even feel like spitting it back out because I know y'all don't want to hear me smacking. Dang. 1 second. Like I was saying before, I done poured out my dang heart to y'all and it wasn't recording. My Lord. Okay, let's reverse it. This is me reversing it. Okay. Hey y'all, good afternoon. So, my birthday's coming up Sunday. I don't even know why I had to think about it, but I'm just really mad that I have to record all this again. But I'm gonna try to be as natural as possible. So yes, my birthday's coming up. I'm turning the big 3-0, 30 years on this earth. Thank you, Jesus. The Lord has brought me through. Lord's willing, if I'll see that day. But say all that to say, I will be releasing a 30% off sale of everything. Everything. By the time y'all see this, it probably would have already launched by then. So take advantage of it until December 15th, 2023. See, if you're watching this 10 years from now, you missed the sale. But it's okay. So yes, because of that launch, I also decided to bring back 40 pieces of BJC's collection.
Alright, I get it!
Now I know y'all are probably screaming right now because y'all have been asking over the years, hey, where has this piece been? In my defense, I discontinued certain pieces throughout each year to basically remove old inventory and produce more work. I wanted to challenge myself to produce fresh work. So, I mean, it has been taking place, but it's just not the same as the classics that people love. So I was like, why not bring it back? Why not bring it back for the people? Because the Lord is my CEO, but the people are my supporters. And I do it for y'all. Y'all are the ones that are building the business. So I just wanted to share some couple of things. So like having people loved her, and she was discontinued probably like 3-4 years ago. Hidden Gem got discontinued last year. Honey, think about bringing her back. She is on the list, but her pixel count I feel like is not as defined as I would like it to be. I've seen a 30 by 40. It's not bad. I've actually seen this on a shower curtain and it actually blew up pretty good. So we might have her apart. People asked about Jazzy. The older generation likes Jazzy. I thought that was just a quick, creation. Those won't be included. Influence will be back. I know majority of, if not all my pieces, I know all of their names. They're all babies to me. So Let Go was created back in 2016. She will be back. Level Up, she will be back. I don't know if y'all can see. So yeah, all that to say that these pieces will definitely be included. Some pieces that never even made it to, like Ulta, if she is here, let's see. She's in here somewhere. Where is she? Okay, bam. Ulta, here we go. Ulta actually never made it to a canvas print because I think I released it for like one day and nobody purchased it. You know, you get those people that's like, oh, when is the prints coming? And then you release it and then it's crickets. So I was like, I'm about to remove this, and somebody just had the one-on-one original. But I decide I'm gonna bring her back. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. What was I gonna say? Oh, so only thing about that is I hate that I did not put it on the Shopify. So all the products were listed on Shopify, but I actually deleted them. I didn't archive them. So I have to actually manually enter them back into the product collection. I have to screenshot all the display images. So it's a process. I'll just say that it's a process. And I have over 40, almost, yeah, 45 or 44 lists, and I've only knocked out 3. So I have some work to do. This may be a 2-day process. Can you see me? Can you see me? Yeah, it may be a 2-day process, but I'm gonna try to knock this out before Sunday for sure and get this ran over to my manager so she can proofread them. Most of the SKUs should already be in their system, so they should be good to go. But yeah, I'm doing it for y'all, so I'm excited. But anyways, I tend to chew gum so that I can get my creative juices flowing, get my brain going and moving. So yeah, that's why I like to chew gum, but I just didn't want to talk while smacking. I think that's very rude. Don't nobody want to hear your saliva glands while you talking. Don't do that, because I used to do that real bad when I would present my art in galleries. I would be chewing on gum to calm my nerves, but it was just like, it's very tacky. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into it. Let's show you some behind the scenes on how this works. So I've been craving some gumbo, but I did not know how to make it. As much as I love to cook, that is one thing I haven't learned. So I'm about to watch some tutorials by Smoking and Grilling with AB and attempt to make my own pot. And I also picked up some ingredients from a recipe that my husband's cousin provided, or at least what I could get, because we out here in the middle of nowhere. So half the stuff was not in the store, but that's okay. We're gonna work with what we got and include some things that I thought personally would taste good. So I just pulled out the celery, okra, and andouille sausage, which I'm obviously happy about because I can taste it now. Trying to follow these instructions that he's given me and figuring out what bowls I need. Next, I'm just rinsing the okra, combining it with the celery, making sure them babies is clean, even though they said they was pre-rinsed, but you can't be too sure. So yes, they are getting the bathe down. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop these up into bite-sized bits and get the onions going, get the bell peppers going. And then bam, we got our assortion set aside, ready to go, ready to stew it in the pot one time. And here I am still following instructions, trying to figure it out, because I need you to walk me through it. Walk me through it. I'm gonna go ahead and lather this flank of salmon with some olive oil, rub that baby in, making sure you're massaging all its sides. It thought it was getting a spa day, but little did it know. And I did wash my hands after this. Do not be touching your seasonings with sticky hands. That's nasty. So I'm going in with the Fish Monk seasoning, and bam, next I have my Tabitha Brown, ginger, and I think it's pineapple, non-salt powder. I have to look at it. Let me go check. All-purpose seasoning, garlic, ginger, pineapple, and mango. Next, we have a bit of turmeric, because you know we got to keep the heart healthy. If you ain't going to drink it in your tea or eat it hands-on, hint it in your food somewhere, somehow, some way. Next, we have a pink Himalayan and black truffle salt, which is so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and salt bathe that real quick onto the salmon. And honestly, I think parsley is just a decoration or a presentation kind of thing, because I don't feel like it has any flavor. I think that's the go-to for black folks. We just, you know, add a little razzle dazzle for the finished product. Now, cilantro, on the other hand, is what I should have sprinkled it with. I love cilantro, especially when you cook it into the meat. Oh, it's so good. All right, now don't judge me because I'm using a pizza pan. I didn't have a regular rectangle pan, so we're gonna make it work. I'm lathering this aluminum foil. I'm gonna season the aluminum. I'm gonna season the oil a bit so that the skin can also get some flavor. I prefer not to eat my salmon with the skin on it, but my husband loves it, so I make sure that, you know, that has a little spice to it as well. And then here I am topping it off with some fresh cut lemons right before I place it in the oven to bake. Now that my pot of olive oil has been simmering and ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and add in these diced chicken bits. Okay, this is the second time I have said bits. Please forgive me. I've been watching Bluey with my son and they say bits a lot, and now I catch myself saying it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stir this in. I'm gonna add the andouille sausage in and combine those savory flavors together. You know, I'm learning a thing or two from AB. Shout out to you. So you let that cook for another 2 to 5 minutes. You don't want to overcook it because it's gonna naturally cook and simmer with the brew. Me calling it brew. But I'm taking this out the pot and I'm going to use the rest of that grease for the roux. So AB was saying to pour some in, mix it around, make sure that it is completely mixed with the oil, and then slowly but surely add more. And then you'll continue to stir every 2 minutes or so until it turns this gravy brown. And then next I'm going to add the onions into it and allow the onions to pick up that flavor. Continue stirring until it gets a bit caramelized. And then I'm going to add in my bell peppers, celery, and okra. So as you can see, most of the vegetables have soaked up the roux and it's becoming a bit more thickened. But first I'm going to add in my chicken and andouille sausage back into the pot and then loosen it all up with some chicken stock. Of course, I'm going in with some Creole seasoning and stirring it back up, but that's not enough. I had to be like Mama Odie and get some Louisiana hot sauce and go ahead and spice that thing up, because it wouldn't be gumbo if it wasn't spiced up. So I am from Texas and I love spicy foods. Like, I love to cook spicy, but my husband cannot handle it. Like, mild wings is too hot for him. So sometimes I be feeling a little limited in the kitchen. So I gotta make sure that there's a balance where it's spicy but not too spicy. So you already know I'm about to add more hot sauce to my own bowl. But anyways, here I am adding in some bay leaves. I've never really understood the point of bay leaves, but I'm just following instructions. My grandma would always add it to like frying grease when she would cook fried chicken. But what it reads on Google, it says it will add a subtle aroma to dishes. They can lighten a heavy dish or add depth of flavor to a simple stock. So we gonna see. Now I told y'all we didn't have some of the ingredients here at our store. So I got a Ragin' Cajun Creole sauce just to make sure that it made up for anything that I was missing. Like, we didn't have no gumbo filet. We didn't have no slap your mama seasoning, powdered gumbo roux. We didn't have none of that here. We didn't even have Shiner Bach beer, so I end up using this Indian ale beer that was recommended for gumbo. I'm not sure how beer has anything to do with it either. So I was a little skeptical about that. But it also reads, it works hand in hand with smoky andouille sausage and creamy roux base to give the gumbo a warm, hearty taste. So like I said, we gonna see. Now I'm actually setting the stove timer for 45 minutes for the fish to bake. I know it seems like some time has passed, but I was actually filming this all in the process as one. So now I'm going in with some, can't believe it's not butter, and adding some raw crab meats. I'm obviously loving Creole seasoning. I feel like it's the answer to everything. But we're gonna go ahead and sear that a bit, put some lemon juice in that thing. You can't ever go wrong with lemon juice with seafood. And then I'm going to add some shrimp into it as well. I grew up learning to not cook seafood and poultry together for potential cross-contamination. Don't know if it's a tall tale or what, but I've also learned that it's because seafood tends to cook faster than you would cook any other meat. So it's just best to cook them separately. So yeah, I couldn't help myself. I need a little bit more hot sauce. Like, what would we be without Louisiana hot sauce? I'm sorry. Texas Pete ain't got nothing on Louisiana hot sauce. Sriracha ain't got nothing on Louisiana hot sauce. Now the recipe didn't include any garlic, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there with this garlic and herb seasoning because I am a garlic girly. I love everything garlic, so yes, I need that flavor to pop too. 45 minutes have passed and the beer is still a bit foamy, so I definitely want it to cook longer. I think I cooked this for about 1:30 hours, and this is what it looked like afterwards. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I put this over a bed of Zatarain's long grain white rice, topped with some cilantro, of course, for the presentation purposes, but also for the flavor. This was bomb, okay? When I tell y'all bomb, I mean, who would have known it would have came out like this? But I feel like I followed his instructions pretty well. So shout out to Smoking and Grilling by AB. I watched your video at least 4 times just to make sure I was doing it right. And oh my Lord. I cooked so much, only for 2 people, that I had to freeze the rest. And even after thawing it out and reheating it again, it was still bomb. That's how you know it's good. So yes, I'm definitely making this again, and be sure to check him out. That's fine. Something, because we can't listen to this crying.
Yeah. Mark, come back to the house?
Yeah, I don't know what's taking him so long.
Good time. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting fussy. All right, y'all. So today is going to be the last day, hopefully. I'm not going to say hopefully. I'm getting this done today, Thursday, December 7th. I think it is. Right? Yeah, December 7th. Listen, this mural has been taxing my behind, okay? I'm done. No, it's been a fun project, but I'm ready to get back to my commissions job. This was a complimentary project, so I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart, and the girl is done. It has taken a lot out of me, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Public relations is coming over today to get a segment of this piece, so that's why your girl's face is done. Y'all was not about to catch me slipping, not for years to come, okay? This is going down in history of Shaw Air Force Base, Sumter, South Carolina. But we're not gonna go there. Anyways, so I am excited to wrap up on this. I'm gonna continue to walk y'all through the process. I don't think this will be on the mural walkthrough. This will probably be in my own little personal vlog. But yes, I can't wait for y'all to see the finished product. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast so I can get some fuel in my body so that I can wrap up on this. And shout out to Black Girls Who Paint, organization brand that represents women of color that are creative. I love y'all, but now it's making me think that I need to represent my own brand. So I'm gonna start going back to making my own crew necks. I discontinued them, but I'm gonna make some God Taught Artist crew necks, probably with like some of my paintings on the back, and just sell like a limited edition or something. So when you catch me outside, I'm representing my own brand. You know, ain't nothing like representing yourself, because if nobody else is gonna represent you, you gonna represent you to the fullest. So anyways, love y'all.